It's Christmas in London, cold and wet but beautiful with all the Christmas decorations and lights. Sadly, we are leaving London today and heading to Lisbon in Portugal, leaving these fabulous flying Christmas puddings behind in Fornhams and Masons. But heading to the colourful city of Lisbon, full of history and Portuguese culture. This vibrant city, home of vino verde and custard tarts, is truly a wonder and not to be missed on any European vacation. However, we got there by Finnair from London. Yes, Finnair, rather strange but a necessary loan of service for British Airways on its A320 in business class. So it is the standard European business class setup, a 3-3 economy seating. Though look at this careless and sloppy detail, the S is missing in class. Well, should have been on one of these BA planes, rather curious to see if their catering is Finnair or British. We do leave from Terminal 5 at London Heathrow, which of course is British Airways' main base for flights. A superb but large terminal split into 3 buildings. Here is Building A. Flight time today is 2 hours and 30 minutes across the English Channel, Spain and into Portugal. Being December, of course, it is very Christmassy in the terminal with this fantastic Dior lighted tree. And for those of you that didn't know, they have moved the business class or club check-in section from Zone H to Zone A as part of the refurbishment of the service. So I walked back down the terminal from Zone G and H to A and met with this wonderful new section. This is much better and seemed organised, though it was very early in the morning, so not crazy yet with a high volume. Passengers are met with this lovely BA sign which lights up. The new signage makes it quite clear, and this new business class section is at this part of the airport next to fast track security lane, which is convenient. Here is the fast track lane, not busy at all, so got through within minutes. Once through, I headed to the North Lounge, which is smaller than the South Lounge. I think it's much nicer than the big one. Of course, had to have an English breakfast. I missed the sausages and the beans, not just the same in the States. Open bar area for juices, waters, alcohol, and of course self-service coffee. Being here so early means lots of seat space, which is truly very nice. Some great dark views of the early morning airport from the window. The decoration inside is very nice and classy. It identifies very much with British culture. I had to follow up with my favourite winter breakfast, which is porridge with some sugar. And while waiting for the plane gate to be announced, savour the interior design. Another lovely Christmas tree just outside the lounge. It's very festive inside, but not too much that it gets overwhelming and tacky. Priority boarding was quick and organised, and we start heading down the jet bridge to the Finnair A320 that's waiting for us. Whoops, sorry for that focusing on that. So here's the immediate look of the complete cabin. It's a 3-3 setup economy style with the front 5 rows separated by a curtain to make a business class space. So it looks nice with the grey, and it is material rather than fake leather/plastic seating. So far I'm impressed with the grey feel and the modern space and design it gives. I check out the safety card, which is all very important, and it's easy to understand and to navigate. So I kind of noticed something here with the Finnair logo. It's falling off or sliding down, and you can see the glue mark. And then there is the S is missing from the business class signage in the cabin. This for me is a big no. This should be corrected. This looks shabby and messy, a sloppy attempt with Finnair to blame for the oversight. I'll go back to the glue thing again. This may seem a small detail, but I don't think it is. This is careless and shows they are not invested in a premium economy cabin. Anyways, I try and get over these details and focus on the beautiful BA bird that I wish I was on currently. The leg space is the standard economy class. It has not been increased or adjusted for the business class passenger. This is a fun bit where we pass some A380s belonging to BA. They look so big and so nice. Taxi to the runway was short, though there were 2-hour delays into Lisbon because of low cloud and fog, which is not the airline's fault. Heathrow being a major international hub, you can see some great planes here. Left to right is Qatar, Gulf Air, Vietnam, Malaysian and another Qatar. And here is Saudia and Etihad planes. Followed by a Royal Air Brunei, which I would love to try out one day. This United plane just got in from the East Coast, USA. So we are still waiting for the plane to take off from Lisbon to allow us to arrive safely. This beautiful Virgin 787 Dreamliner is heading somewhere I am sure a lot warmer than the UK. Our parking spot for a while is 27L and we are still waiting for Lisbon clearance. I noticed during this time we were offered a small cup of water rather than pre-takeoff juice. So here we go, takeoff is quick and smooth and we get some great views of Heathrow and the surrounding countryside. Look how massive the airport is, definitely one of my favourites. Here you can see the wonderful country area of surrounding London. A very speedy food service after takeoff, again another English breakfast with fruit and yoghurt. It really was tasty. Some coffee and apple juice for beverages. Rested for a couple of hours and look forward to my 2 days in Lisbon. The low flying cloud is very prominent over the city and likely due to a marine layer. The airport is really near the city, which makes it convenient when heading to the city by taxi. A bit of a bumpy landing. This is an aerial view of Lisbon, and you can see here how close the airport is to the city and the ocean. It's a very compact city, a nice airport as well. A little disappointed with the slobby cabin, but the service was great on Finnair. This flight cost around $300 one way. Thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe, like and notify if you want to see more. And have a great Christmas.